All right. Good morning, everyone. This is Kumbi. Based on the requests I've gotten in the group and some on in personal chats, I'll be looking at a couple of topics today. Just follow along. Anyone that you don't understand or that looks kind of shady to you, you can talk. You can chat me via the PM, or maybe I will make more videos in future, so long we have something tangible to discuss. So it will just be that I won't just be making videos around some topic that are not really substantial. So here we go. This morning, we'll be looking at a couple of topics here. Let me see what I have. I think I have this for today based on the requests I've gotten in the group, and some I feel like probably I didn't address properly, or I've not addressed in the uh, initial videos. So today we'll be looking at negotiating with seller or using agents, which is third party, to avoid stress. This one I've actually I think we've touched this one before, but some are still not very clear on it. So I'm going to address this one. Then the next one, how much should you start with initially? That's the amount of capital to start with. In the past, you will see some guru, or I don't know what they call them. They will tell you that start with 5,000 naira, start with 10,000 naira, and make 50,000. I don't think this is not Ponzi or MMM. It's not like a Baba Jebu. So you have to put in the time and start with something, at least something substantial, maybe around maybe 50 minimum, or 30. Don't go and do 10,000 naira, 20,000 naira. When you want to even ship this thing to Nigeria or Lagos, the money you use to clear, I don't know how you going to come about that if you are starting with just 10,000 or 5,000 naira. So if you want to start, like if you want to, if you are really serious about this and you've done your due diligence around in your local area or the market that you want to serve, start with something like 50K at least. So maybe let's say you are buying orders, or you are making orders of 40K, and the 10K you're using it to clear your goods when it gets to Lagos or your state of residence. So that's just that on that side. I think that will mean that I've touched this. At least the minimum that you can start with, if you really want to be serious about it, the minimum 30,000 naira, 30 to 50. The maximum you can go as much as 100K, 200K, depends on your your pocket. But don't do 10,000, 5,000 naira, 20,000 naira. You're just gonna stress yourself. I don't know if you're gonna even break even with that, because you're gonna spend money shipping it and all that. So start with 50K for me. Just say 50K or 30K to start with at least, so you can get something. Just maybe you just want to test the waters, just 30K and upward like that. So that means I've touched the question too. Then when I want a custom product, uh, what do I do to get? What do I do to get this done? This custom product. So I will touch this one as well. Then the next, number four, when I am doing multiple orders, how do I go about it? So this is another one. I think this one was asked last week by a lady. I forgot her name. She was asking that she wants to do multiple orders and she don't know how to go about that. So maybe I can shed some light on that. So I will touch that as well. Then how to contact Judy Michael. This is actually this is a little bit of a no-brainer, but still I think some people still have an issue around it. So again, I will touch this one as well. This one I'll be highlighting. This one will be in my screen record. I'll be doing screen record on my phone, and that's what we'll follow to get this one done. And this one is a little bit of screen recording and on the system too. So um, forgive me, I'm going to tackle these five topics in no particular order. So just flow along with me, right? Yeah. So um, um, let's how do I negotiating with seller or using agent or party of stress? Okay, so let's start with number one. I think I will start with number one. Let's start with number one. So negotiating with seller or using agents, that's top part to avoid stress. So negotiating with the seller. to negotiate with the seller. That means that you probably have the seller contact already on WeChat. How to go about getting the seller contact on which I think I've addressed that in the previous video. So let me just play around that. So let's say we are looking at this phone screen, or let me look at this item here. So if you want to contact the seller of this particular product, I'm not translating now. Of this particular product is still loading. Forgive my internet downlink. As you can tell, it's a little bit of kind of bad today. So the product goes for 14 yuan, as you can see here, 14.9, just 15 yuan, round it up approximately 15 yuan. That's what this product is going for. So this is still loading. God. So okay, good stuff. So that's this is the product page. Uh, Let me see if I can. I want to get this seller. So about it. So okay, cool stuff. So this is the product page for this pants, 15 yuan to 16 yuan. Just take it like that. There are two ways to do this, as you can see here. There are two. You either give your agent, if you are using third party. Remember this according to what we are working with here. Sorry, according to what we are working with here, which is negotiating with seller or using third party agents. If you want to negotiate with a seller, the first thing for you to negotiate with a seller, the first thing you do is you get their contact, then chat them up on WeChat. Then you can negotiate with them that you want to buy this particular product of theirs, and how much are they looking to sell, and how many quantity are you looking to buy. So to get this particular guy, to get his contact, let me see if he has his contact on this page. As you can see, I don't think this guy has his phone number on this page, which is, let me just check before I conclude. So, okay, so yeah, this one is a bummer. It doesn't have his contact on this page, so well, I'm gonna have to skip on this one. This one it will be very hard to contact him, because you have to do a lot of trying to get his contact and all that. And I won't lie to you, that's just too much of stress. Just keep him already. Just keep his store. Let me just go to another store. Okay, let me look at this shot. So for that shot, I'm not getting that page. What's happening this morning? Okay, anyhow, let's just use any other products that we can work with. I think okay, let's go for this product. Oh, I need to put it down to there. So okay, cool stuff. So for this particular ladies gown, you can see, if you want to contact the seller of this particular product, this is their information here. See this one. See where my mouse is on the screen. 13764561297. I'm going to save this contact for now and record it later on my screen, so you can see how to play with that. So let's just save his contact. 13764561297. So that is WeChat for a gown. So WeChat seller for ladies gown. Sorry for me being. I just want to make sure that everybody is clear, so there won't be this issue of I'm not clear, I'm not clear. So that's why I'm trying to be explicit here. So this is the contact for this guy. If you want to be much more like you want to show him that okay, you've seen his store and his or her store, and you want to make sure that she's the person, you can actually get their URL to save this content. So this when you are using agent, just the URL means the address to this store. Just open your your notepad or anything that you use. This is just put it in a bracket. This is their link. This is the link to this particular product page. So you have the number. This is the link. Then you can actually screenshot as well. So to just show him on WeChat that you've been to his store and you've seen his price and all that. So just you can screenshot as well. So just I don't know for Windows user, for Mac is just Command Shift 4 for to screenshot. So you just screenshot as well. So you the screenshot you can actually save on a particular folder as well. Just make sure everything is well detailed. So just maybe probably go into your documents, um, call it 16, 1688 order, open the folder, 1688 order. So open the folder, then my own my own, anytime I screenshot, it normally goes to my desktop, right? So um, you you just and I'm just doing this one to be very as like to be detailed and explicit. So put the screenshot here. Just say ladies gown, just for identification's sake, ladies gown. It might not be detailed like this once you know what you need to do. So don't stress yourself about trying to get it detailed, just for clarity's sake. So and now I have this person's information. I have his WeChat already here on my on my notepad. This is phone number. This is the link to the store in case I want to use third party agent. So say I'm using WeChat now. I will just copy this number now. Go now for the people. You have to be verified on WeChat. Let's just get this out of the way. You have to be verified. Make sure that you're a verified user or somebody verify you. I'm still pleading and employing people on the group in the group. If you know that you've been an auditor of WeChat, if you can take the risk, just help the serious guys among the people that are joining that wants to verify. Just try and verify them and help them so they can actually take their turn. Because most of the time I'm always maxing out my quota for months for the month. So I just digress. Sorry for that. So you get this contact. This is the information. You get this information. Put it on your WeChat and search for this person, and it's going to pop up. I'm going to do this one later, and I'm going to put the screen here towards the end. I'm going to put it in the recording towards there so you can see and follow that as well. So that is for that. So let's say you want to use third-party agent now. There is actually a particular information that I put in the group a long while back for people that wants to use third-party agents. So you go into the see now. You're probably using Telegram either on phone or on your system. Just come to this see where my mouse is, the name, the icon of the group is. Click on it. It will allow you to browse through the uh, Telegram. So just come to media, shared media. So in the shared media, you see a lot of information that we've shared in the past here. So some people have been asking me for Judy's contact, Judy's contact, Judy's contact. This is Judy's contact. I always tell you guys, and there was time the guy was actually dragging me on this thing. This thing is here in the group. Say 1, 2 is just every 3. It's two. I've posted it severally. Guys are still asking me up and down. So, but this is the Judy's information here. So let it load. See now, Michael is the first one, 86. Second one, 86 again. For Judy, see this Chinese inscription. That's their lettering. This is Judy's name. That's the Judy's name in Chinese, and this is a contact 13434369377. That's Judy's contact. Put down on WeChat, search it up. It will pop up our information. Then add that up and tell her that you want to be importing stuff through her store, her freight agency, forwarding agency, that which is non-Nikin's store, and she will add you up. Then you can continue chatting her from there. So that's Judy's contact for people that are always asking that Judy's contact, Judy's contact. So again, I digress. So if you want to use third-party agent, there's an Excel file again. It's in the group as well. I call it list of items. Just come to the shared media, uh, come to the shared media, then go to links. You will see list of items. Oh, sorry, files rather. Pardon me, files. List of items to purchase. It's even to like I've uploaded like twice here. See it here. So just open. Either you use Excel, Word, or if you're using Mac or Windows system, just it's the same thing. Just open it in Excel. I think they call it numbers in people that for Mac users. So that is that. Let me open my numbers file here. So this I think I did this one some times back, maybe last year May or so. I was just kind of a little bit busy. I didn't want to stress myself with chatting agents. I just chatted Judy up. I gave her all this stuff to shop for me. Obviously, this was personal stuff. I wasn't buying this one for to resell, so I didn't bother about the amount and all that. So I just and they were just normal simple stuff. Probably give as in, that's just it. So I shopped for this one last time using the agency stuff. So like I said, I always preach what I've done. If I've not done it, I'm not gonna preach it. That's just my own way. So I got like you can see that was the style I just showed you earlier. Now go to their page, get their screenshot of that, and just screenshot the product as you can see here. So you make an Excel file, but you don't need to design Excel. You have a template already. Just replicate this template. You can see this is the color that I want. I said the size is I want size large. Then the color, I want yellow and I want black. Not necessarily this one I'm posting here, just for her to know that okay, this is what I want to buy. This particular sweater, but I want a yellow color and I want a black color. Then just one. That means I want one of each, one of yellow, one of black. So then amount for this thing, this is 17 yuan per one. So I just let her know. So this one is the only issue of yes, my stuff was 30. Why are you saying it's 60, 70? So this one you avoid argument and stress. You have put it you just get the price from their page as well. See, you just screenshot that part, just screenshot it and take it to that place as well. So everything, make sure it's detailed. You put the price there, the flight, this one, just leave it, this one, leave this one out. Total amount is 70 per one. As you can see here, 70 yuan per one. Then 70 times 2, that's 140 yuan. That's what you are paying for these two sweaters. So you are buying them. Again, you can see now for the agent that you want to use, for them to be able to easily get the product for you. You don't want to stress them as well. I just like to make things. I like to simplify things for people, so you don't have to rack your brain and think too much. So you can see this is this person's information. Even if you chat this person up today now, just for plain sake, you will get their contact, this very person here, because I didn't change. This is just really information I'm showing you here, and it is in the group as well. So I'm sorry if I talk too fast. That's kind of like my where I talk. I'm sorry, but just bear with me. So you can see the information here again. I like just the way I picked that one for you. Type out this information again. You put it here for your agency. But then another thing is, if you don't want to stress out with that, just get the link. See the link here. This URL here. This URI, we call it URI, the address. Universal resource information, or you can call it URL, universal resource locator or whatever. So you just get their information here in this URL here, get their address. The address that's the link to this very page. So you don't have to stress yourself or the agent. Just and you this is the shop, this is the link for that to that shop. Put the link here, then just put remarks for clarity's sake. You want color black, then one color red, total little quantity. So that's just it. Again, the same format here. You get the screenshot of the shirt, get the size, either whether medium, large, or extra large, the color that you want, quantity, the price, the amount for it, the agent's contact. Sometimes this mostly when the time when you do this agency stuff is sometimes you might want a product, you want that product very like you want it so bad, but you can't get the agency contact, you can't get their information. So you just get the link because for somebody that is in China, it's easy for them to get to locate this seller, even though their number is not on their shop. Let's say this one doesn't have information, doesn't have their number here now. So if you just get this link for the agent for your agent that you want to use, then they can use that to track the guy and buy the product for you. But you just follow this same product, as in these same steps. detail it for them so they know what they are buying and how much the stuff is and what color and size and the quantity you are buying again. So the same thing goes for the other ones. You can see the main thing for your agency, for your agent that you want to use is the link. This is if you want to buy yourself, you want to use agents, but bear in mind if you are using agents and you are looking to resell this product. For me, as it seems like you are just selling you as in like you are shooting yourself in the foot because you're going to pay this the person that is shopping for you. You're going to pay them certain percentage. I think 10% or 20% of this shopping fee. Let's say you are buying stuff of 50,000 naira. You're going to pay them 20% of 50,000 naira, which is around 10,000 naira. That's like 20% of 50,000 naira. I think that's 50. Yeah, that's like I think it's like around 10,000 naira or so. Yeah, if I'm right. I'm sorry if I don't get it, but I think that's the share. So you're going to, oh, sorry, you're going to pay them 10,000 naira. Sorry, 10,000 naira is 20% of 50,000 naira. You're going to pay them 10,000 naira. So it's better you don't use agents if you want to buy to resell. Just buy yourself. Else they will collect 10% or 20% from you, which is already very bad for you because when you calculate the 10 or 10,000 5,000 naira into the fee of what you just purchased, then you try to spread the core cost across all the items. You see that you already have a crazy production price. Like let's say you want to something you want to sell for like 2,000 naira, and when you calculated everything, both the shipping, the buying, and all that, and the agency and the agency that help you to shop, when you calculate everything together, and you are see that you're already arriving at 9,007. That means you just have 300 naira difference. When it gets there, you're still going to probably ship to the person that is buying from you, or at least something is going to be involved. So you want to break even if you don't make profit, at least break even and make sure that you get your capital back. So you want to cut middleman from this. Sorry, middlemen. I call them middlemen, not because it's not just one person. You want to cut middlemen as in like from this thing like as much as possible. So try and chat with your seller yourself, buy your product yourself and send to Judy. Then Judy will pack it for you and Judy will send it down to Nigeria for you. That's legal, so you can get it from there. So again, so this again. You can see this the same information. I believe this is explanatory enough. Now you can see when I calculated everything, I arrived at 5,009 yuan for my whole stuff. On this 5,009 yuan, I paid Judy 10% of this amount, if I remember very well. Aside from this money, I paid that 10% again on top. I now paid for shipping as well. So it wasn't very good. But because I was just buying for myself, I didn't. This one I wasn't buying to resell. So I didn't even bother to look at uh, the pricing part of it and all that. So that is that. I think I don't know if the time is kind of getting too long. If I can address another one or make it into another video. So uh, let me look at the next topic. So this one has been trashed. The first one has been addressed. So the next one now, I think I've addressed this one too. Start with 30,000 minimum. Don't go anything beyond that. Don't stress yourself. Just wait and at least so. But if you want to go with 5,000 or 10,000 naira, by all means do that. At least you learn by doing. So, but for me, if I'm gonna advise you, get 30,000, 50K to start. So you buy stuff of 40K, you use 10K to do your shipping and all that. Even now, I think shipping fee has now increased a bit because of the coronavirus, and most of freight forwarders are not working or shipping agents, so the price has gone up. And because of the airlines too are not working, because most this thing works with airline and waterways, nobody is working for now, so it's kind of made it kind of a little bit expensive. So that is that. I'm going. The next one is when I want to when I want to when I want a custom product. When I want a custom product, what do I do to get this done? So before I address this, just this morning, one of our members chatted me up on WhatsApp saying that he was not able to get how will he get a particular seller's information. So he gave me a link. Sorry, guy, for just I just want to just wish everybody this clear. So he gave me a link. He doesn't know how to get this seller. So I just copied that link when I saw the message. I put it on my Chrome. So I tried to look at it. You can see that there's nothing here. I think it's buying power bank also. So you can't see the link here. Sorry, you can't see the information. So I tried to scroll down and check. I think this one too I've addressed it before, but some people are still missing it. So, but there's no harm in helping each other. So you can see now this is this person. This is the person's information. This seller. This is their information. Just look. Anytime you see 1866, that's their Chinese mobile 18. I think that's their dialing code or whatever. But this is this person's mobile number 186656. So I already gave that to him. I think he will contact and they will make their own. They will make their transaction. Again, if a lady was asking me for QQ before, like I said, I don't use QQ, but if you can use it, because that one is strictly Chinese, so it's very hard to work around. But if you understand Mandarin, by all means, no problem. This is the QQ code 36976067. If you use this one, you still get this mouse as well. But let's just use WeChat for clarity's sake, and because WeChat is more like WhatsApp and all that, you can easily navigate around. For I've never even really used QQ before, so I don't really know much. But I think I've play around it before, but I've not really used it to do anything serious because it's strictly in Chinese. I don't know if they've worked translation into it for now. So that is that. I just digress. Just if you don't see the information on the header, just scroll down into the description. Try and look around. You will see it somewhere there. But if you don't see it at all, either it will be to the right, like this one. You can see this guy now. I think the one I showed us before in the previous videos, and like the ones that they have it to the right. Sometimes they have it to the right here. You can see that this one doesn't have the numbers here, but the number is here for you to see. 137. Just get it. It's either 18, 15, or 13. I think that's the three code they use. That's their phone number. 13, 15, or 18. Yeah. So this is the information here. For this one, you won't see the contact information. You won't see it inside it. Here is just product description. But on the header, you already made life simple for you by putting his phone number here. But for this one, you have to look a little bit further into the description. That's where he dropped his contact information, which is 186656, blah blah blah. So that is that. Like again, I digressed. Sorry for that. So pardon me. Yeah, that's the word. So um again, I'm not going to address when I want a custom product. What do I do to get this done? For a custom product, when I want a custom product, what do I do to get it done? For a custom product, all you need to do is you go to okay. So let's start again. Let me load the page afresh. If you have there I think in time past I've done some custom products. uh, I think that was like transparent ID card and some couple of some other stuff. We call them OEM. I think there's a word. Let me just check Google for the OEM. They have it. Let me check the meaning of the abbreviation. Um, uh, okay, original equipment manufacturer. Yeah, that means you have contacted the person that is making that product. That's what that thing means. Original equipment manufacturer. As in you have contacted them straight up. So so uh so yeah, you can see okay. Original equipment. Say I've designed a product or product component, but I don't own a factory to make it. OEM does not mean authentic. OEM means original equipment manufacturer. So you can see this is our queue here. Say I've designed a product or product component, but I don't own a factory to make it. That means you want to make a product. You don't own a factory. You don't even need to own a factory, but you want that particular product. Now you are not trying to make a new something. What just you want to probably engrave your name on it. You want to make a custom product. Like maybe you have a specification you can give them, or this all this Techno, Infinix, Infinite Techno, and the other one Shinko, whatever. This is what these people do. Even some generator that we are using in Nigeria now. This is what some people do in Nigeria. People that actually maybe the engineers or so, along with businessmen, they went to China, they met up with all these people that manufacture all this generator. They give okay, this is the spec that this is the normal standard. Now make a substandard of this one for us that is cheaper because people want something cheap that they can be able to afford. So this is how they influence the Chinese market. That's why you get the Infinix, the Techno, all those kind of stuff. Even sometimes you can even see Chinese made iPhone. It's actually fake. You know it's fake, but they will tell you it will have iPhone structure. It will have all the icons. It may look like iPhone, but it can never behave like iPhone because the iPhone is actually copyrighted, so they can't do anything that will. But they'll just make sure that the structure is like iPhone and it has icons, and you can at least you can work with it as well. But it can never be like iPhone, just a copy. Just like all these airpods, I'm sure you've seen a lot of different airpods in town now. All of them are copies. They are copied. Different people just make their own and sell to people because I think the normal one goes for like 30K. So people just buy the one of 10K, 15K. Those are copies. They are like, I won't call them fake. They are just copies of the original Apple AirPods. So that is that. So if you say you want to do a custom product now, you can probably maybe you want to custom a pouch, a flash drive. I think that one is even phasing out now. Then if anything else that you want to custom, like you want to put your name on it, you want them to just do it like to what the way you want it, or maybe like a footwear. You want them to put maybe your name is Jagaban. You want to put Jagaban on a particular footwear, on a particular dress. You want to put like Rolodex or Rockaway. As in anything your brand name is, you want to put it on a particular dress or anything. You can meet a manufacturer and tell them that's original manufacturer. Uh, Original equipment, you just meet them. They are here. You want to see OEM. Those are the guys. So I think the one I did for was transparent ID card. That was right. I saw it somewhere on Maryland. I now looked it up here, and voila! I now saw it. So I chatted up with the guy there are a lot of them here actually. So what I do then is I think I do the design from Nigeria here. They use Corel Draw. I think Corel 4 mostly. So I will do the design for what I want my cards to look like. I will send them the design in Corel Draw format. That's what they will use to print out the cards. I'm sure you'll have seen them, and I think I have them physically, but there's no way I can show them. I think I have some from the clients I've made in the past. I just stopped doing it because it's the orders are not really coming in for it. But when I started them, people are fascinated and people do it, but these days people are not really into it again. And even me, I stopped pushing it on GG and others, so probably that's why. But okay, just call it PVC card then. If you don't see traffic, just call it PVC business card or so. Let's see. I don't know if this thing is running into 20 minutes or so, so I'll probably stop it once I'm done with this part. So the other part we can continue in the next section. So they call them PVC. This is something like that. Aha, oh, cool stuff. This is what I want to show you guys. There are a lot of them actually. Even if you check, I think there are some people actually offering this thing on Fiverr as well. But I don't know how they handle the shipping because this one takes nothing less than a week or two. And some people are actually trying to bring the machine to Nigeria now that can print this PVC. Some have contacted me. I wasn't interested in because Nigerians can be kind of funny. So I just told them that I'm not importing it. I just do it overseas. I'm not doing it in Nigeria here. So it's actually good if you want to go into it. I'm not a printer, so I don't. It's not something I want to dabble in full time. So I was just did it like a side also then, and there were others for it. So, but I think it was 2017 or so, 2017 and early 18. Yeah, 16, 17. That was why I kind of dabbled into this PVC card stuff. So we call it OEM as well. I think they are flash too. You can just call them. Okay, can just call them. Just sorry, I think my internet is kind of everything is just kind of dragging today. It's crazy. Oh, maybe on my phone now. So again, for this one too, there's the way around it. You just reach out to the people making this. Actually, there's a way to because they make it by 500 pieces, 200 pieces, and I think 400 pieces. I don't even remember again. So it depends on the quantity that you want to order. So this one is even it already put his phone number here. You just contact him that this is what you want to use. You will send him a picture of the card, so he knows what you're talking about. Probably if he does it or he doesn't do it. If he does it, you can tell him, okay, this is what you want to do. Can he help you with that? He will say, okay, yes, okay, this. Then you guys will get to business and discuss. For people saying that WeChat is always showing Chinese, once they can, most of them does not speak English. So if they type Chinese for you, just click on the message and right click on, just click on it. It will give you options. Then translate the Chinese lettering. You will see the English uh, pronunciation of what they are trying to say. Translation, sorry, not translation of what they just said to you. I have a slow internet today. Sorry, guys. So this is crazy. Would have loved to show you guys, but this the internet is really really bad today. It's very extremely slow. Anyways, probably let me just stop this video around this area so we don't go too crazy on it. So that's just this. I'll address this again in future, but this is just. But that's just. Let me just. So this is around. You do your design. Like this seller, you contact this seller. Once you contact him that you want this particular product, but the first thing is you have to design it for him. Once you design it, you give him your design. I don't know, maybe they are taking Corel Draw or they are taking Photoshop or After Illustrator file now. That's vector. But Corel Draw is a vector graphics tool. So probably they should be doing Illustrator file too now because Corel Draw is actually facing out, but people are still using it. So Corel 4 is what at least I think I had like 5 or 6 suppliers that work with them. They always ask for Corel 4 file, Corel Draw 4 design. So I'll design the stuff in Corel Draw 4. That's Corel 4 and send to them. Corel 4 and 7, yeah. Corel 4 and the date Corel Draw 7 too. That's version 7 and version 4. X4, version X7, Corel version X4, Corel Draw version X7. So those are the stuff that you you have to use. Once you do your design, then you can send to them. Then they will do the printing for you within a week or two. Then they will ship it to your agent. And that's Judy in Guangzhou. Then she can get it to Nigeria for you. So that's it for this video. Um, for this OEM, we might still look at it again in future. I think I have a very kind of bad internet today. So the next thing is multiple orders and how to contact Judy. That's the next one I'll be addressing in the next video. Thank you.